week's holiday and a little bit longer because of just illness and crazy stuff. So I'm just going to start us off with a dream that was sent to me that looks quite interesting. And we'll just slowly ease back into it. And I can tell you lovely peeps what I've been up to. Okay, so I peeked at the start of this and it looks like an animation, which is promising. Ooh, mysterious dude with gun. Interesting. Boom, 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 boom. Illuminated. Bomb. Long chords. Yeah, no. This is a good start. This is a good start to be back at it. I'm keen to just sort of dive back in, but I was digging through my notifications as a starting point. Because yeah, I have not touched my PS4. Yes, I'll push square to survive. Thank you very much. I've not touched my PS4 this last week. Because I had my work email turned off. I had my phone notifications turned off. I wasn't touching Dreams. I wasn't touching my PS4. It was a solid break. So yeah, it's good to come back to it all. Oh, okay, find a way to the warm. Oh, he's not struggling anymore. A bit of a thematic break there, but oh. Tombstone. Not sure what to do with this one. Okay. A little bit of strange green behind the... Too heavy. Okay. It's very peculiar, that green. Not sure what to do with this one. Oh, they haven't done collision geometry around the edge, which means you can do this wonky around the jump. Jumpity dump round the edge. Oh, Alex, thank you so much for the host. I don't know if it's too heavy to get in through the front door. Too heavy. There doesn't seem to be any immediate... Nope. Just gonna dive into the water. Nope. Okay, so maybe a bit of a dead end at the moment. Though the start, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up purely for that animation start. It looks really promising. What are the comments here? Good to know. Came back, able to find a completed game. Oh, there's a crowbar near the tree. Oh, okay. Let's grab that crowbar near the tree. So it's not. So apparently it's not very well telegraphed. Ah, rowboat. Too cold. I need to find. There's a crowbar near the tree. No, don't see that tree. No. Well, if there is a crowbar near the tree, I am not finding it. Oh, there it is. Crowbar. That's very badly hidden. Oh, no sound for pulling off planks and breaking in. Oh, that was a scene transition. I heard the imp. That was a well-hidden scene transition. They've put a lot of effort into this. This is quite detailed. Modern art. Okay, apparently I just picked up modern art. Canvas. Okay, apparently modern art and canvas. Oh, fireplace. I need to make fire first. Oh, okay. So I'm just burning the paintings. That's what it is. Probably a good idea to block the door if you're going to light the fire, but, you know, keep the... Okay. That's really good. It's a nice little montage. Usage of the cameras, jumping around. Hey, damn hair, how you doing? Ooh. That... I love that there's voice acting, but that was a jarring cut. Yeah, this is really well put together. There's a lot to this stream. There is a lot to the stream. Oh, ladder. Oh, there's an all. There we go. All. Ladder. Okay. This is the rowboat at the back here. Anything on there? Not sure what to do with this one. Okay, rowboat. I need something to paddle with. Yeah, we got the oar. Oh no, has the logic broken because we picked up the oar first? Hey, jellyfish, how you doing? How are you doing? I am recouped and recovered from a vacation. So I think we might have glitched the game out by picking up the oar first, which is a shame. I do like that the ladder's just a teleport. Animation would have been nice, but it's not necessary. It's a good cut. Need something to paddle with. Yeah, you've got the oar. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. That is very promising. That is a solid connection. We went to the manor house that we got married in to celebrate our anniversary. We chilled around Cambridge to see some friends. And then we just hung around London because we live in London. And there's a lot to do here. So it was just recouping. Had really good tea. Yeah, we did have really good tea. Okay, first on a Wednesday, 4 days ago. Just seeing if anyone else has sent us anything. Shared Kokoska with you. Ah, Dan, you shared this with me. Kokoska. Ancient Skies. Should I read it? Okay, I'll read it. Along the shore the cloud waves break, the twin suns sink beneath the lake, the shadows lengthen in Kokoska. Strange is the night where black stars rise, and strange moons circle through the skies. But stranger still is lost Kokoska, songs that Hades shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king, must die in unheard dim Kokoska. Song of my soul, my voice is dead, die thou, unsung, as tears unshed, shall dry... Oh. Hey, Nudger! How you doing? Portal Destinations, music, Fathom. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's different music behind each of these. Oh. Do. Oh, I love this. So it's a bunch of different music visualizations. Oh, please tell me it evolves past this simple visual. Though the music's still really solid. No, I like that. I like that a lot. I do... The lack of a time, like how long's left in the song, makes me immediately want to quit because I have no idea if it's a 2-minute song or a 5-minute song or 8-minute song. That's a thing. Ambience by Freakers, we've heard that. Just a little showcase gallery. It's a nice showcase gallery. Concentration Generative by Media Molecule. And Rocket Brain. Let's check this last one out here. Oh, this is a nice set. This is really solid, Dan. That is really, really solid. Well done. Thanks for sending that to me. Let's see, anyone else got anything in here that they sent? Oh wait, Freakish Shed, you're all that is left. Oh, by Jellyfish. Okay, let's check. Until the box is barely visible. I'm gonna go based on my... I think it's about there. I do like the adjustment. Ben, how you doing, sir? How are you doing? He's the real MVP, yo. Oh wow, I'm loving the Stumbling Knight. See, this was what was missing in that survival animation game. After that amazing animation of crawling out of the car in the water, you then ran around like a normal character. Whereas this is a bit frustrating as a player, but it's what you need to convey the, oh, I'm injured. Been doing better, though the cough refuses to go away. I know, I've had this cough forever. But I had a week of holiday, so that, ooh, target lock. Multiple attacks. Really snappy combat. Ooh, I like this jellyfish. This is... Okay, the quick attack seems... Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. Dear. I'm liking the lock. This melee combat, honestly, is one of the most fun I've played so far in Dreams for melee combat. I feel like I'm in control. I feel like there's a skill element. I like the circling around with the health bars are clean. The character responds really quickly. Oh, that was me getting my my light and my heavy, my change target. Oh man, oh this is really solid. It is so interesting, Ben. It is so interesting. Like literally, there is this cumulative effect as week by week, the dreams just get better, and like the Dreamiverse gets better. It's, oh god damn it, I've got to stop making that mistake where I push triangle for, I don't know why I think triangle is light attack, but I just keep on making that mistake. But yeah, no, this is nice. It's chunky and responds. And I'm loving the target lock system. It's clean with the health and everything. Oh man, I'm determined to win this fight because I feel like there's enough design and skill in the fight that it's really winnable. A lot of the melee games I've played so far haven't felt very skilled, but this one just feels so on the money. And that recovery time from the heavy attack, I really like it. I made it brutally difficult. I mean, you always want to make games easier than you think they should be as a designer, and then potentially add in bits to optionally do the more difficult challenges or whatever. If you make it too difficult, people won't see your endings. And people like seeing endings. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to move on because I think I'm gonna get stuck here. But this is solid. This is really, really solid. Yeah, careful with difficulty, but this is really well done. I'm loving that thumbnail as well. It's just top notch. Really, really like that. Have we added the okay, I'm just gonna send that to my play letter queue so I have that on hand. See if anyone else sent us any gorgeous gems like that. Pallet truck got used in a bunch of stuff. Yeah, unfortunately people sharing stuff with me. Oh, there we go. Shared Dr. Manacle with me. Ooh. I think only 2% of people who played it have beaten it. Yeah, you see that's not great. You want like a challenge, a mode, or you want like a like if there was collectibles or something, you just make like a hard boss or whatever. He's cute. Not overly one. Sweet dumplings. Ooh, interesting. Wow. Okay. Space dumplings. Sorry, not sweet dumplings. Space dumplings. Okay. I think I got them all. Okay, let's take a dive into the Dreamiverse. So we want trending and we want not played. Okay. Fear. I don't want to do horror. Ooh, the unknown. What do people recommend? Stay hydrated and drink a cool beepus. This looks like my kind of fare. Oh my god, I love that background. I love the character design. There's so much going on here that I'm just enamored with. Oh no! Oh, those collectibles are so chunky. They fly in. They've got a good collection effect, and they've got a very subtle click sound when you collect them. And the background music's solid as well. Oh man, this is a bit torn on how hard I wanted to make it. Definitely want to make it really hard, so beatable if you persevere for a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things of near the entrance when you have 250 beepers. Okay. This is definitely suffering frame rate. I can feel it. 250 beepers though. I don't think we're gonna do the entire collectathon, but this feels so good. Oh, okay. Yeah, the dropped frames suck, but like the aesthetic is totally my thing. This is just 100% me. And it's got so many of the little details right. Yeah, the music. Oh, man. It's amazing how... Oh, the spinny platform. Spinny platform. It's amazing how much the spinny platform, like, disorientates you. Oh, God. Okay, they need to work on their platform holds there. They need to make it so the platform holds just a bit longer at each end point. Do you think we can get there from here? I feel like, oh! Oh man, that's annoying because now we've left one freaking... There we go. Okay. So, I don't know. Do you think we can get there from here? Yeah, we can. Oh! Bollocks. If we kill ourselves, where do we spawn? Okay, here. Cool. Yeah, no, otherwise, what have been people up to? Are there any really awesome creations people have found? People have been working on stuff? People have been hitting brick walls? Yeah, because I have to admit, I've spent the week away thinking about a lot of stuff, like thinking about what I want to do next with some personal project stuff, thinking about what I want to next do with a whole bunch of other stuff. And one of the things is I want to do some more big projects on stream, like more maybe some more dream stuff, like dreams projects, but also like I did a webcomic that I drew entirely on stream. Not a webcomic, an actual comic I printed. It's down below. You can see a link to Amazon and you can see a link to Itch and stuff and places to buy it. But I did that on, okay, oh, this is going to spin. I did that by drawing that entirely on stream at a crazy rate. And I want to do more big projects to, oh, motherfucker, to completion on stream. Oh, okay. Apparently I made it far enough for the checkpoint. So yeah, I haven't decided whether the next one's going to be in Dreams or out of Dreams or what it's going to be or whatever. But I do want to get more project stuff on. And we're also going to start bringing some non-Dreams content into the stream again, because it's been a while. But yeah, I'm still in a bit of a figuring out phase. I kind of know what I want from it. I just now need to figure out how best to get there. How best to move forward. You know what? I'm going to stop the collectathon for now because I'm super addicted to this. This is actually really nicely. Ooh, what the hell? Oh dear. Oh, invisible platforms. There we go. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. From Creator's Block. Oh, well, you know, Creator's Block, the best way to get through it is to just actually work through it, right? If it's a writer's block, you write your way out of it. And if it's an art block, you draw your way out of it. And if it's a dreams block, you dream your way out of it. You know, that's really the only... Oh, no, okay. So that is gorgeous, and that definitely has to send to play later. Okay. That is a solid dream. Yeah, I'm from another dimension. Og, thank you for the follow, sir. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's always good. It's always good. Something room. This is going to be a horror thing, isn't it? It's going to be a horror thing. Fuck the default puppet. Okay, that's all I'm going to say is fuck the default puppet. But they've animated it, which, you know, solid. Oh, I really don't want to run around as a default puppet. Tribute for Scary Dreams. Oh, the thing is, I've still got to watch it. Scary Dreams are not my thing. I don't know if this is a scary dream yet. It's got the hallmarks, but the default puppet is a big turn off for me. Okay, so it's got what? Oh, they've got like a HPL. I don't know if I was meant to get HPL somewhere, but there's a Cthulhu statue in here. So yeah, polish is where all of the stuff matters, man. It's where like finishing projects and polishing projects, that's where all of the juice is at. Oh man. Okay. Moving on from this. Interesting. But yeah, moving on from that. Back to man, synthwave. This is promising. I like the visual. There's no indicator of how long the song's going to go for. Okay, there's a drop. See, the thing is it's a really nice visual. The song's really nice, but there's no progression. I have no idea how long the song is. It makes me want to tune out. Yeah, I like it though. I do like it. It is a solid like from me. But I do kind of want more from it. Geckmaster early beta. Toon TV. Okay. They're doing it a la style of... Ooh, I like the music. Destroy 4 purple mushrooms. Oh my god, that vibrant green text on white is just... Oh, they're really leaning on the DS4's... They're leaning on the DS4's speaker. Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna be very playable. Moving on, Cursed Runner, Simple Horror. Oh god, no. Pete's Story, Pete's Neighborhood. Skip Wondernaut. Ooh, looks pretty. Wondernaut. I wonder what is next. Yeah, I did actually turn on my PS4 for one thing. I thought, maybe I should take a peek at Days Gone. And I have to admit, oh god, that is pretty. I loaded it up, and without the stream there, I have to say my attention wandered. And I was like, maybe I'll play this again on stream, but like from the beginning again. But yeah, off stream it just wasn't holding my attention. Part of it was I was also just a bit burnt out. It was like, I just need to get away from the PS4. I did actually play one game though, and you'll laugh. It was, and I'm now addicted to the point where it's now my train game, is I dug out an old DS that supports Game Boy Advanced, and I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics again, which is a game I love. Just played your skinny clock. Remember you creating it. Looks dope. Thanks, Dan. Ancient treasures. A spinny clock, yeah. Okay, so they've been playing around with the new art kit. How beautiful is the new art kit, by the way? I haven't streamed since it came out, but oh my god, how stunning is this character, and just how usable are these bits? Like, this is a really... Just even the little bone sound when she walks, it's just so on point. It's like, in all honesty, this person hasn't put enough sort of background around and hasn't tied things together nicely. But all of that aside, just because of how strong the art kit is, it's still really a really fun looking level, and the character controls and plays well. And like, if you're gonna use the default puppet, use her, or just use any of the million characters that people have made on the Dreamiverse. And this music is so energetic. I love this music. It's like, I know people will get a little bit bored of some of these elements because they'll be used all over the place. But that's incentive to create new stuff, right? But at the same time, like, good stuff just never goes, like, you know, even if you're not making your entire dream from the kit, I think people will still be using bits from the kit in their stuff. That's interesting. They've put together quite the level here. Oh my god, that feels so weird to have her sped up like that. Oh. Gave you Tearaway vibes. Okay. I have to say, I'm actually really enjoying just playing through this level. I know it's not like super complex or anything, but it's fun. It's really nicely put together. Oh. Where was the last checkpoint? There it was. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, we are going to nail it this time. There we go. Exit reached. Oh man. Hey Wraith, how you doing? Oh my god, just so adorable. That is a really well put together little level. Tool, 10,000 days. Is this actual tool? Because if it is, that'd be shitty. Dripping through time, somewhat historically accurate. How's the Dream campaign coming along? Can't say. But, yeah, can't say. Personal channel. You're not going to get any revealers here. Catching you live. I've been watching. Oh, thank you, Embergs. Yeah, no, I've been off for a week. So this is the first time streaming in over a week. Why went this damn? I guess I'm not leaving here soon. Okay, menu. Oh, okay, so they've got a. Oh, I like that they used the little aspect thing. Fucking default puppet though, man. Default puppet can just go. You know, I'm just gonna say it can go suck a donkey dick. It's like, it's really handy, right? But at the same time, it's like, come on, just do something. There's so many characters on the Dreamiverse. Psst, hey you. You don't look like one of the guards. Think you can help me out? There's a key over there on the table next to that sleeping guard. Get me out of here and I'll show you something nice. God, this residual cold is helping out my throat. Pick up key. Did you manage to help Rich up to... He asked me some questions and I answered them, but I haven't actually spoken much to Rich. Because, as I say, I was off for a week. And yeah, like, just super busy. But yeah, it was so nice just to have time away. Okay, let's move on from this. This shows promise, but I've got to admit the puppets, man, the puppets. Fred's Excellent Adventure. Zifa 20. Is that a play on FIFA? Jack's Odyssey, an homage to No Man's Sky. Go on. I mean, at least if it has a hat, it's something new and different, right? But it's that... I've just seen the default puppet so much. And there's so many awesome characters on the Dreamiverse that are really optimized as well, like 1-2% characters that... Yeah. There's just so many good options. And it's so quick and easy just to make the default puppet not look like the default puppet. Okay, this is really cool. I like the music. I like the visual. I'm a fan. Again, I wish there was an indicator for how long the song was. Really do wish. But, you know, I'm not going to be fussy. Doesn't move the nicest for platforming. No, the default puppet is just set as the default for a whole bunch of stuff, right? If you want a nice tight platforming puppet, you do something different. And you know, people are making good templates for that kind of stuff. PT in an art gallery, Ancient Times, Star Beast. Ooh, this is promising. I'm a fan.
Mayday. This is the UCSS Armea. We request urgent assistance. The ore platform we are on is in a decaying orbit with LV-489. Mayday. The situation is critical. We request urgent assistance. We have an unknown threat aboard. We need urgent help.
Anti-trail tech demo by the MM person. They also made the cloud demo. I'm not sure I have Embergs. Feel free to drop an InDreams link in the chat, and I can take a look. Do I have control or don't I have control? Okay, this is a little bit frustrating to control, so maybe not. Completed my daily beating a robot named Fight. If my back won't cooperate, so I work out, at least I can continue this pointless habit. 9 doors, work in progress. Okay. Oh, I love this character. This character's adorable. One of the doors leads to yayness, the rest lead to death. Okay, I adore this concept. Yes. Embergs, we will check that out in a sec. I just want to find all the different deaths for this guy. You found the happy place. Oh, I want to go back and find more death. I want to die. Oh, that camera blur. That camera blur is not happy with that text. Look, I make the O-Fests. All the doors lead to Yanus. That is so solid, though. Oh my god, that is solid. Not follow. Send to. Play later. Yes, that is really good. It's a slow death, nothing to eat but poisonous mushrooms. Hollow Knight Hornet Showcase. Ford unfinished. A Chair of Brian makes musical debut. Okay. The choir of Brian, not the chair. Oh, they've got they've got fucking default puppet though. Interesting. Points off for default puppet, but they did use a correct musical progress bar thing at the bottom, which yeah, I like it. Okay, we need to check out that dream that was sent. Give me one sec. Oh, hold on. Where's my phone gone? Unfortunately, because I have not been playing, I have been logged out of the Dreamiverse. One sec. Two-factor authentication is the way to protect your shit. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Why are you not work? Launch? Ah! Okay, that's frustrating. That must have been broken at some point. Okay. We'll find it. It's ants. Oh no, it's a scene. Dream shaping. Ants. There we go. Ants following path back and forth. What's that say? Now. Oh. Oh, they're laying down a shit ton of followers. They're emitting a bunch of followers and then... Interesting. And this one is now with ants. Very interesting. Let's go back to Dream Surfing. It's by Kednar. I need to remind myself who Kednar is in The Office. It's not a Bogdan level. Bogdan is a different PSN that I'm forgetting the name of now. But it's not Bogdan. Uses one tag and a bunch of transmitters. I don't understand. Oh, do you want me to look at what it uses and I can... It's my... Browse and create. Hold on, I think my phone's Bluetooth has been a son of a bitch again. Bogdan is dopefish, that is correct. Bogdan is dopefish. Unfortunately, it is one of these problems that... Yeah, no, I'll do it now. I love doing this kind of stuff. Let's go in and check it out. So if we look for ants. And path. Okay. So we remix this. Right, let's see. So we've got an emitter, a not gate, trigger zone. Let's play it for a bit. So this is trigger zone. And this is emitting, what's this emitting? Object to emit. Where's the object? Yeah, where is the object? If we go... Here is a bit of a hack, by the way, for you. If you take sculpt mode, clone two things, group them, okay, and scope in, and then you hide everything else. Now, if my... Oh, sorry. You got to do one other thing, which is the thing you're looking at has to be in the group. Okay, hide everything else. Cool. Object to emit. Where the fuck's the object you're emitting? See, that normally works as a way to... Anyway, delete those. Okay, we need to hide some shit here so we can try find the objects that it's emitting, because without that, gonna have a bad time. Unfreeze all. Hide. Okay. That emitter there. Okay, so that's the thing that's just emitting the ants. Okay, that's easily done. Easily done. This is emitting... Okay, that's emitting the trail. Okay, so this is... Oh, hold on. I'm just going to rename this to brains. This is pink trail emitter. Okay. Pink trail emitter, and just while we are on the subject, if we delete and we just sort of check out the pink trail is literally just a painter coat. Coat paint. Okay. So that's doing jack shit. This one is emitting that blue thing here, which is a sculpture. Okay, so this is food. Okay, so it's just a food tag. Fair enough. Let's just undo until that's hidden again. Cool. So this is why you name your shit, people. This is the food emitter. Okay. And this emitter is emitting... Does anyone see what it's emitted? Once. It's set to only emit once. Okay, this one's important. Okay, whatever this one's emitting is super important. Because without it, Okay. So now we just need to find out what the fuck this one's emitting. Okay, let me rename this one to the antimeter. Antimeter. Sorry, let me check on chat for a sec. Turn off preview and visibility. I think there's more in the paint object. Okay, I'll check. It might be the endpoint for the trail because one goes a certain distance and places the endpoint lead ant maybe. Thanks guys, let me just keep chat thing. Okay, so you think in the pink trail emitter there is more to meets the eye. Okay. So in the pink trail, preview and visibility. No, the pink trail has diddly squat. This one appears to be the, there's the fucker. Breadcrumb. Aha! There's the fucking logic. Okay, so this is the crumb emitter. Oh. This is the crumb emitter. Yeah, it doesn't look that bonkers initially. Let's go through it. Okay, so it's got an A. It's got a timer. And a look-at rotator. Okay. Scene space transformation. It's transmitting that to next and previous. And the transmission mode is signal to receiver, next. What the actual fuck? Why is it? Okay, so this is just transmitting to here, right? Because this wireless receiver is set to be... Oh no, it's a cone. Oh. Right. Okay. So it's actually really not complex. What's happening is each of these breadcrumbs is at all times transmitting their next and previous. They're transmitting their position to next and previous, right? And these receivers here, all they're doing is they're sensing ahead for any next tags, and this one is sensing behind for any previous tags. This timer here, 0.5 seconds, is just to stop any initial conditions bugs. So after 0.5 seconds, it'll rotate the it'll rotate the breadcrumb to face in the correct direction. That's all that is. Okay. And then it'll transmit on to here is previous and here is next, right? So that is what those are doing. So this thing here is the breadcrumb laying down the path. If that makes sense, how those transmitters and receivers are working together. Then here in this this emitter here, I'm just going to move this thing here. Okay, this ant here has a bunch of different logic follow trail forwards, but the main bit that's going to be interesting to it is it's looking for A, and that's A. But yeah, so that's looking for A here. Okay, there you go. And that is the receiver that'll receive in a spherical condition. Here is next. And so it'll tell it the direction to go. So those two working in tandem. And that's just the version for going backwards. And back home, and that kills it. Very, very clever. I think now that I've seen it, I think I know who this is. I just need to look at his profile to... Yes, this is I don't know if he's revealed. It is an MM person. I don't know if he's revealed his name, so I don't want to expose him. But now I know who it is now. He was the first one to also show you people how to do a lathe sculpture example. Very cool. He does amazing stuff. I should actually give that ant thing a like. I've definitely liked this, right? Yeah, I've definitely liked that. If not, I need to give that a like because I've remixed it. Cloud Nimbler is glorious as well. He loves doing this systematic stuff. Cloud Nimbler. If you've not seen Cloud Nimblers, it's his like life simulator thing. So these guys spawn, and there's a whole procedural, like this is not hand done. Like those creatures spawning the clouds are procedural. The clouds raining are procedural, and then every time one of these guys spawns, they're slightly different. Oh yeah, and then the flowers. All my creatures died after 15 minutes. Oh. Yeah, there's a problem with generative systems. You've got to get a good stable state. It's hard. I mean, most Conway Game of Life configurations end in death quite quickly. Plantier. That is actually gorgeous. Can you have random attributes for the objects that are emitted? You can. The way you do it is... okay, brains. Start fresh. Game scene. So all you do... yeah, I am definitely getting some Bluetooth issues at the moment with my controllers. Right. Use external signal with wireless. Use an external signal with a wireless receiver on the mid object, maybe. No, okay, it's actually much simpler than that, right? So you see this, well actually, you know what, the best thing to show you, screw that, I will show you a much more complex example that I've already made. I made this earlier. It's one of my favorite little... Oh yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I realized, oh, yeah, that was a thing that we made to demonstrate a thing. I totally forgot about that. Da 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 da. There it is, random playing card. So this, if you view it, every time it's emitted, it's a different playing card. And there's actually a whole bunch of complicated logic on it. But the key thing, the key question you're asking is really simple, which is, oh my god, this controller thing is actually really bugging me at this point. Give me 1 sec just to adjust some bits and bobs. Oh, thank you, Nudger. Yeah, the printer was an example during the beta because all of the procedural stuff I've seen people do was recursive emitters, and recursive emitters have a lot of performance costs and can be a lot more complex in places. So while printers can be slower, it's useful to combine the two. Okay, so the actual bit in here that does the randomization is really trivial. It's on... Why is it gone? Oh, there we go. Okay, it gets destroyed. There we go. That's why. So, here it is. The signal generator, if you set its, this is basically its random range. The signal generator can be used as a floating point rand source. And what will happen is when this card is emitted, or just at the start of the scene, the signal generator will spit out a number, in this case between 0.5 and 52.5. And then we just do a shit ton of math with it. And we lock in the value, we floor it, we feed it in, and once we've done that, we delete the bit. If you're ever going to do any kind of a mission or any kind of logic like this, it's really good to destroy the logic when you're done with it, just to clean up after yourselves and keep the frame rate going. So what you'll see is all this logic gets destroyed and only the bits that we need stay around. So that's really, really handy. Yeah. So yeah, the signal tool is a really good one. There's also you can also use the random. Is it in outputs? Must be in outputs. I thought it was in logic and processing. There we go. You can use the randomizer as well. I'm not a huge fan of using the randomizer because it only gives you integers instead of floats, which is very limiting. But the advantage of that is it can do things like it can do the no repeat, which means that you won't get the same thing twice in a row, and it can do the shuffle mode, which is like shuffling a deck of cards, which is really handy. So we were actually originally going to look at using a whole bunch of randomizers to shuffle, so we could actually do a 52 card deck And then in the end, we were just like, fuck it. It's just so much fucking work. So we didn't. So, you know, be lazy. But it worked out for us. I mean, to be honest, if you go to a casino or whatever and you're playing blackjack, which was what we were originally building for, the card shoe, which is what they call the thing you put the decks in, usually has multiple decks in it. And the shuffling is done in such a way there's a little bit of interleaving often, which means that you don't have to perfectly replicate a 52 card shuffle to do fun stuff with. So it works. Og, you've done a 24-bit binary array tech demo. Persistent binary array. Interesting. Yes, you did use the standard puppet. For that, you're not going to get mine. But what was your point for doing the persistent binary array? I'm curious if there is a purpose behind that. I did it because the limit of variables is 128. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. Hands of Fate. Enter for Community Jam. Yes, it's what we call a union in C++. Bitpacked. Bitpacking, classic old technique. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm an artist, not a programmer, so this is all very interesting. So, fun thing. Me and the wife actually went off to a drink and paint evening and painted in acrylics for the first time in quite some time. Well over a decade since I painted with acrylics. Tweak sensitivity. Ooh. I like they've got the tweak sensitivity. Have they? Oh, they've correctly limited it. Nice. Trigger zones starting to display as Nice. They've made that as a nice reusable not drink paint demo. No. It was a night where you go along and it's basically like a Bob Ross kind of thing, and you have a bunch of booze and they suggest you paint a thing. Like they take you through steps, but you don't have to follow their steps, but you know, it's helpful because it removes that creative block. And yeah, so we did an evening of painting and drinking, which was fun because, as I say, I've not done acrylics in 15 years, somewhere around there. And I mean, that was just one painting. Prior to that, I mean, the last time I properly was painting acrylic was, well, last time I was properly doing any serious traditional media art was, God, 98? 98, roundabout, high school. So yeah, painting is a bunch of fun. Painting is so much fun. I mean, the thing that the whole acrylics lesson reminded me of is how much you have to let the brush do the work, right? How much you've got to just sort of lean on the medium rather than like embrace the imperfections of the medium. And it's one of the things that Dreams does really, really well. If you lean into looseness and you lean into combining strokes and sculpts and stuff, you can get into a good place. So if we go to recommended, I'm curious, what is the top recommended that I've not played? I'm not surprised. I've definitely played Dog's Run. Or maybe I played it in a beta. Tactic shooter. I've definitely played some of these. Maybe I played them on a different account. Sonic Future. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I want to just cycle forward a bit and just go through. Ooh, I left school in 1981. Good, I'm not the only old fart. I know, oh my god. Embergs, you did Skull Island. Oh. I've seen it, but I'm going to happily load it up again because fucking hell, it was a masterpiece. If you've not seen it, of course, because I've got, oh yeah, my likes Skull Island. It's just, my thermo is dead though. So, thermo is not performance. Thermometer is memory. Take what you can, give nothing back. I love the little quote. Thermometer is not performance, it's memory. That being said, it does look like you're dropping frames, but yeah, thermometer is memory and complexity. I mean, it generally maps to performance, but it's not actually performance. Such a good without effects. Oh, you've added a without effects pass. I didn't see this. I've only seen the original. You made it remixable after the jam. Oh, but it's still got the screen gradient effect on it, hasn't it? Yeah, it's still got the screen grade effect. Genealogy. Skull Island remix. Yeah, I found this fascinating. Because yeah, if you turn off coat and style, and then you turn on studio lighting, it's like, oh my god, the illusion is broken. But yeah, you thought, oh, your thermometer's not that bad. Not for an artsy thing. It's not that bad. That's fine. I'm surprised how high gameplay is. I'm guessing that's because you've cloned a lot of stuff. Oh, I know what it is. You've got a whole bunch of detail on this that you don't need, hasn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the classic cloned. The moment I saw that thermometer, I knew what I'd find. Lots and lots of clone, because that's all on the ship. Yeah, I mean, like, I knew you threw this together, like, for the jam and stuff, but, okay, you did the smart thing, at least, of actually deleting the bits on the underside you didn't need. That's good. Show the paint again. Yeah, so that using that paint trick for the water is so good. Well, you don't have to. You just have to optimize it enough that it's there, right? Yeah, I'd be curious actually. I mean, you're not getting the snail. Global settings. I'm curious what you could do to reduce. Oh, that's interesting. Physical. Okay, good. It's not physical, but it is one big stroke. So this is a place. I'm not sure. I'd have to talk to Mark, Adami, or to Simon, but I'm not sure how we're handling the culling of strokes. But I think one of your performance things might be you've got these huge bits for the water. And I don't know if we cull individual strokes. Like, that would be an interesting, because so I'm curious now. You're going to have a second camera pan, but you ran out of time? That's fair, dude. Honestly, I think it actually was in your favor. You only had one camera pan, because, you know, always leave people wanting more. You know, it's a cliche, but it's true. Okay, so this is where you are. So yeah, I'm curious if I delete the water. I know it's going to ruin the dream slightly, but I'm curious what that does to the performance. Not the thermometer. I'm 100% concerned about performance at this point. Okay, so the strokes are definitely knocking you down a bit. This is the problem. We haven't exposed enough performance tools to really start. Like the thermometer, you can see when you knock a percentage off or whatever, but you can't see when we start knocking you down to half resolution and when you start dropping frames and stuff. Yeah, I'm guessing what you'd probably find would get you a little bit of a boost is if you had kept the paintings separate. Yeah, if you had kept the paintings separate, like in smaller chunks of water, you probably would have done quite well. The other thing that would have been nice on the thermometer is why is edit not? Is it because I wasn't going through genealogy? The other thing that would have been a remix of Skull Island. New. Do I have to? Is it because I'm in the wrong context? Anyway, if you use the duplication, it leans on the instancing at a lower level. Yeah, there's no X is cheaper than Y here. They cost different at different situations. What you've got here is you had this huge block. Well, you had these 3 huge blocks of painting that were way bigger than was ever in the picture. And they were a single painting. And I'd have to check, as I say, with Simon or Mark to figure out how our culling code works. But my gut is that we're not culling at the stroke level, which means that all of those strokes that were out of the screen were getting culled pretty late, is my gut. I'd have to double check in the engine code to actually know what's going on there. I can't substantively say that, but that would be my gut, is that those big chunks were so big it was hard to cut them out early. They were cut out before they were rendered. Like, they didn't actually get rendered, but they were cut out later in the process. With strokes, as I say, the duplication tweak is your friend, basically. Yeah, the duplication tweak is your friend. So I'm going to go into my favorite category, which is story. Dundama, The Office. Oh no. Rat City. Oh, this is Mantis Psychosis. I thought this was someone else. Hey, William. Want to make all my levels remixable and watch you rip them apart? Oh, I want to give. Honestly, I was blown away when I saw your level in the jam, and I was like, yeah. No, it was good stuff. Oh man, I'm loving the music. I'm loving the. I I don't know if this is a remake of someone else's level that I've seen before. Because someone at MM made a rat level. And I don't know if this is this or this is a remake by someone else. I didn't recognize the... can you play the dream I made? Yeah, sure. Happy to check it out. Toggle Noir at any time. Oh my god, yes. Noir. But I love the vibrant green. Feel free to drop an In Dreams link in chat, William. Happy to check it out. There was a telekinesis rat. I used the same character. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like I have seen this level before. I do feel like I have seen this level before. The name of my dream is Sausage Dog Saga. Okay, let's go hunt for Sausage Dog Saga. I'm not a big dog fan. Dog Saga. Updated and thumbed up. So we've already seen this. Because I've already thumbs up this, but I don't recall. I do not recall. Maybe it's just changed a lot since I last saw it. Oh yes, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this because the well, I like the music. Yeah, I loved just the weird food mix, and I loved the checkpoints and stuff. But I found the combat a little like, yeah, the combat wasn't. It didn't feel like combat. It just felt like smash to win. But yeah, I love the food theme. The food theme is adorable. The third level's the best. Okay, let's see how quickly I can get to the third level. And I love that you add the double jump thing there because you had that there before. Always don't be afraid, by the way, to change what the first level is. Like if you think the third level's best, make it the first level. Unless, you know, it is an actual progression and difficulty thing. Or go back and make the first level better. Because people will quit on the first level. But I remember you had the second level here, because I remember there was a bit we come up to. Yeah. This also reminds me of Keld, if any of you watch Keld's streams. He's doing this lovely, or he's done this lovely cookie chocolate world. And this is what reminds me of. Oh yes, the fucking chocolate that spins. I remember this. I do recall this. Yeah. To follow the advice that John will give you, the advice that John B would give you about those platforms, make sure that jumps are easily manageable and not at the max jump length of the character. 50% is a good rule of thumb. I think Cal's almost finished his checkers games today. Oh, nice. That's good. As I was saying earlier, you know, I had the week off and I had a bunch of time to think, and we'll be doing some non-dream streams as well. But one of the things we definitely will be doing with dreams is we'll be doing some more projects and stuff. Tonight I just kind of wanted to get back in and explore the Dreamiverse a bit more. But I want to use the Twitch streams like I did for the comic project I did last year, and just power through some creative projects. Because it's been too long since I have published proper full creative work rather than a small little thing. So I'm feeling that itch. I'm really feeling that itch. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but you see, Cal's really good about polishing and ticking away on stuff. I like how long he's taken on the dessert thing. Because that polish always shows. That polish always comes through. And the thing is if you can make a 5-minute level that'll blow people away, it's so much better than making a 20-minute level. Short and sweet. Short and sweet's the way to go. Because, you know, time is precious for people. Time is super precious. So, you know, if you can make something that's really wow and banging. And yeah, I'm from another dimension. Hold on, let me check on that. My notifications are a bit weird. Turtle, thank you for the host. Thank you for the host. Yeah, no, if you can make something short and sweet for people, it's the way to go. Because people are then much more likely to recommend it, and if people finish your stuff and it's shorter, yeah. Mini game saving sheep from. I saw that. Is that with the angry farmers coming out? Didn't you start that in beta? Yeah, no, my bot's a little bit broken. I need to fix my Twitch bot. It's been on my backlog for ages. It has been on my backlog for so long. We're not in beta. I seem to remember. Okay, I need to go check this out. I'm waiting to get to level 3 at this point. I just want to. I'm curious. I am curious. Come on. There we go. Come on. Flaming marshmallows! Spin to win! Okay. Oh. Oh, I remember those guys. I think you had them in a different place. Or have I been this far before? But I remember those angry faces. Oh, wait. Shit. I thought I had to pause there before. Only got dreams after launch. Okay. Well, you have done magnificent stuff with it, sir. It's good to see. Because I have to admit, like, as fun as the game content is, my favorite content is the art content and the animation and the story, the stuff. Like, I really like that. Interactive stuff is fun as well, but I really like the... Oh, fuck's sakes. I really like just the pretty things and the pretty animations and the cool music and stuff. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that stuff. And I just love the absurd and the silly stuff. It's one of the reasons I really like the sausage dog one. The first time I saw it is the food thing was just so, like, silly and fun. And, you know, anything vaporwave or anything silly like that, I adore. Sausage dog's going long. Of course, my true passion is VR. I want to see all the VR. Is this the 3rd level? Yeah, I've seen the 3rd level. I've definitely seen the 3rd level. Yeah, I'll be honest, 3rd level is my least favorite. Yeah, I've seen the 3rd level. 3rd level is my least favorite of the lot, I have to say. Is this 3rd level the final? Stage 4, Stage 5, world map, end. I'm not going to spoil the end. FYI, if you don't want the end to be available to people on the map, you can actually go into options and mark it as locked, so people can't jump straight to the end. If you do want to do that, it's good to let people skip scenes. So, for instance, it's good to have the option to jump to stage 2 if I'm stuck. So, like here, I can check out stage 4 because I have done stage 5. Is this stage 4? Oh wow, really changing it up there. Yeah, that is definitely a saga. That is definitely a saga. Well done though. Well done. Save our sheep. Oh, I don't think I've seen this. I don't think I have seen this. Oh, damn it. Fortunately, the launch from In Dreams thing's not working for me at the moment. There we go. Save our sheep. But no, really, really nicely done. Here we go. Check it out. Oh no, this is different. Yeah, I haven't seen this one. The one I was thinking of was Green Fields. Oh wow. Herd sheep. Oh, so you're using like the follower and the... Oh, okay. So yeah, you're using the... No, no, get away from the aliens. The aliens are bad. I'm loving the, like, what's that, a trombone? Come on. You fucking dumb animals. Get in the barn. Get away from the light. Are the sheep attracted to the light? It feels like they're attracted to the light. Oh, there's multiple. Oh, this is really good, Emberx. The dog's still really stiff, but I love the trumpet for the bark. And I love the sort of blurred, soft. Oh man, this is really, really nice. Oh, what the fuck? More sheep? Oh, is this currently endless sheep? Is that what this is? Oh no, there's a timer at the top. Okay, so there's a timer. No, get into the barn, you stupid animals. Oh, you can't camp at my... Oh man, why are they camping at my... Oh no, there's no cooldown. Oh, I like the sheep automatically go into the barn when close. It removes a lot of the frustration. Yeah, no, that does help. That's good though. That's really good. I like that. How high are some of the people on the scoreboards? You've got the top score on your game. Good going. I'm up there. I'm number 5. That is really, really solid. Send to play letter. That is really, really solid. Let's see. What else can we find? Let us go with... I'm going to go with trending not played. Oh, actually... Trending my likes? I'm curious. Okay, these are things that I've liked that are trending. Balls and holes is trending again? I'm surprised balls and holes is trending.
Sounds dirty.
They group up after you bark at them. Oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. No, I'm surprised it's trending because it was popular a while ago. You really shouldn't have to skip the fucking logo. You really, really shouldn't have to skip the fucking logo. Yeah, this is an old creation, but I really like it because it's so satisfying. And it's really difficult to do. And you can get a really good time. But the more you faff about with it, the longer it'll take. But yeah, the way the balls lock in and the config. So here's the thing that you might not know is game design is not copyrightable. And so if you have an old game or a board game or a thing, the art and stuff don't copy and the words don't copy, but you can totally lift inspiration from games. As I say, level design and things like that are copyrightable, but game design itself is not. Same way mathematics is not. I'm surprised. Okay. Well, it's good to see these are trending though. Okay, but let's go into not played. Or updated since played. That's a good category. What? This is updated already. See, that is one of the things that's a bit weak. Also, thanks, Nudge. Yeah, so one of the things I was thinking about as a potential project is remaking a bunch of Commodore and Atari classics. Game mechanics point of view. It's just called Vaporwave. Go on. Go on. See, I'm torn. Yes. Back to Man. I feel like I've played a bunch of his stuff lately. Yeah. Hashtag aesthetic. Let's just go search the Vaporwave tag. Okay, can you show me... Oh, I can't filter... Oh, man, I can't filter stuff that I... Trending... Played, Beepus, played, Aesthetic Lake... Mechanism. Interesting. So no music track, as in like no naming the track in the scene, which is a bit of a bummer, and no playback head to know how long the song is, which is a bit of a bummer. But damn, aesthetic, solid aesthetic. I've seen a bunch of stuff by Warren. I do like his stuff. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to go back here, and we're gonna have to search for, oh no, tags. I want to definitely search by tags. Well, actually, if I just go into here and I do Vaporwave, there we go. Actually, you know what? If I go out here and I do a term search, the UI needs such a there we go. Really? That's all that comes up? Recommended and not played. there's only 3 things in the vaporwave category, or that are called vaporwave, that I have not played. That says something. I feel like that says something about me. Oh no, okay, cool. I fucking love that cursor. That cursor just makes me happy. Again, no fucking track and no music playhead, which is a little bit annoying. But other than that, solid aesthetic. Aesthetic City. Oh, this is someone has taken the... Okay. Yeah. Let me look at what else Crazy M's done. Stairs. Aesthetic Lake. Okay. Solid. Deserves a like. And Coin Push, the Vaporwave version. Have I played Retro Runner? I feel like I have. It does look like it was Kareem City, but you know they're relatively new to Dreams, so I felt like give them a like. I'm doing that thing with the coin dozer where you push the coins onto the Oh man, I feel like I screwed that up. I feel like this is a really nice coin dozer, but I also wouldn't say it's a good vaporwave. Like maybe if these were... No, come on, flatten, please flatten. Yeah, there we go. Come on, you can do it. I know you backed up, but you can do it. Art tutorial for the Dreamiverse, but I'm not sure how to structure it. Short. Just make it short. Try to think about teaching 1 or 2 concepts at most. Paintovers are good. Paintovers are good. Video is a really nice way to teach. Oh, I don't think they're using collision proxy objects for this, which is why that's gone through the peg. And they haven't turned on high quality physics. They're really, I think, this is me guessing. Though that does make me want to look if there is a better coin dozer game. Because I feel like there should be. Coin pusher. This looks promising. Turrets Tim. What is a collision proxy object? Aha! I'll show you. So if you're making... well, actually, I did a whole stream on it. But if you're making a level that uses physics... so, hold on. Actually, hold on. Going back to your... Amber, going back to your stuff. One of the best ways to get performance back... sorry, browse. Dreamers Berg and Bergs. There you go. Cool. So one of the best ways to get performance back, so we'll go to Skull Island, other than runtime performance back, other than doing the thing earlier we did, the talked about the water stuff, is you see all of these objects. I bet you that you have left. It's going to be a pain to go in after the fact, but I bet you, yeah, you've left these as collidable, right? And because you've left all of these individual rocks as collidable, then the physics engine is doing a whole bunch of chugging in the background. One of the things we should give people is an easy way to select a whole bunch of shit and turn off collision, or like basically go in and you can hear my PlayStation in the background trying to take off at the moment. But yeah, if you turn off collidable on a lot of this stuff, you will. So another way of doing this: tools, update mode. So it's geometric rock. Select objects. Oh, damn it. Can't do it that way. But yeah, what you could do is if you had gone into the original source object and turned off collision. But how a collision proxy object works, don't save, is if I go back to my creations, we did a stream where we took a level someone had already made, here we go, and we edited it to show gameplay reasons, but also the performance reasons for collision proxy objects. So the first thing you'll see is we turned off collision for all these background objects, these big background objects you don't need. And then to make it so you would never have problems with that, we have this very simple sphere that's invisible. So this sphere is invisible, but it has collision on. And so this is our boundary. So the player is never going to jump up the walls and climb up the walls and get lost up where they're not meant to be. And our collision's a lot simpler. Likewise, for this tree, for example, here, instead of generating collision for the complex tree, all we've done is we've turned collision off, and then we've placed this proxy collision cylinder here, which is invisible and does our collision for us. And because it's a simple single shape, the physics is easier. I mean, under the hood, the physics transfers everything to balls, and there's a whole bunch of optimizations and stuff, so you shouldn't worry too much about it. But as a general rule of thumb, you don't want collision turned on for a whole bunch of stuff you don't need. Likewise, we put these red boxes in here to have death boxes, so whenever you hit those, the player would instantly die. Over here, you can see, if we turn off this, so this fence area, all of these fence bits had individual collision geometry on it. And so we turned off all of those collision bits, and then we put in these proxy objects so you could walk on them. So there's no chance of you jumping over the edge of these fences, and the physics costs are a lot simpler. And yeah, so that's where a lot of savings can be got. Unfortunately, to turn off collision, you do have to individually select the sculpt and tweak it. That's why I say it would be really nice if we had the ability to, sort of paint collision off or something. But yeah, using these kind of invisible collision objects like this will save you a lot of time. And if you're saving your individual bits out as elements, so like, let's say you are doing I'm not going to save this, so don't worry. But let's say you're doing a coin dozer game, right? So let's say, here's my, actually, no, you know what? I can do better than that. I can just go onto the Dreamiverse, and I can search for a coin. Okay, so let's say that I want to use, I'm looking for a really good looking coin, old gold coin, there we go. Okay, so let's say I just wanted one of these. So this is a really pretty coin, right? But as you can see, it's quite detailed and complex. So what we can do is we can go into collision and we can turn collision off. And also we can just say ignore imp interaction and physics cost low, so it doesn't generate all that data. Then we can just go grid snap. We're just going to align that to grid there. Okay, so now that that's aligned to grid, we're going to go tools, tools, we're going to go to sculpt mode. And we just take a cylinder like that. We come in here, tools, stretch, and I'm just going to turn off grid mode because it's not going to be our friend here unless we make it really fine. Okay, so then we make this like a nice bright vibrant color so we know if we've forgotten to hide it. We make it invisible, but we make it collidable. Don't make either of these things movable, FYI. And then we can say it's high quality physics because we really care because we're making a coin dozer game. And we take those two things and we group them together. And so now when you play the game, you've got this high quality coin. Yeah, this is like a hit zone. You can use these for hit zones as well. These are really handy for general collision helpers. And always remember, if a hit zone helps a player, it should always be bigger, and if it hurts a player, it should always be smaller. That's always the golden rule. Help is bigger, hurt is smaller. You always want to follow that rule. But yeah, so yeah, you have that, and then you make the group itself movable, and then they'll move together as a group. Make sure that the objects inside aren't movable. Just double check that. Yeah, object inside itself isn't movable. And yeah, so that's how you can take more complicated objects. So for instance, if you're sculpting a puppet or something, yeah. And if you have, another thing is if you have, like, for instance, in your pirate ship, a lot of planks that are being cloned and stuff, if none of those have collision on, then you can just put in the collision object later, and the collision objects can be quite small and simple. And when you don't need the collision objects because, you know, it's just background object or whatever, you can go in and you can just delete the collision objects quickly, and you don't have to go individually into everything and delete collision. So yeah. Yeah, no, a magic magenta or red, bright red if it's a death object, or sort of neon green are good calls, good colors to make. Sort of vibrant blue. Yeah. So that's how you that's how you do. That's what when I say collision proxy object, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the projects here. I'm like, yeah, we should definitely see the tail. We should definitely pick some of those back up. Art for Apple. Yay! Ancient coin dozer. Ooh. Yeah, it's generally better to have one collision object. The engine does a lot to help you out, but the simpler you can make collision and don't have collision where you don't need it. Because, for instance, the answer to that question is going to be very different to if you walk on the ship or not, right? If a puppet is walking in and around the ship, then you probably want to do a lot more collision than if the object's off the distance. And the other thing you need to realize is in video games, for any asset, that we have in the game, it's not uncommon to have, say, 5 versions of it, right? So you'll have like a cinematic or a hero quality version, which is when the camera is super close up, and then you'll have another version for sort of general gameplay, and then you'll have another version for when it's far off in the distance, and you'll sometimes have what we call a proxy object version, which is it's like super far in the distance, and then sometimes it's like a single quad, or it's like really reduced down. And while engine level of detail systems, which Dreams has as well, help you out with that to some extent, you really want to help out the game, right? Because the game is not going to make changes that big for you. I've been on some of the, like, I was on some of the beta streams, and I was on like our global game jam stream and stuff, but because I stream Dreams so much on my own time, and because I'm a foul-mouthed bitch, I generally avoid the MM stream. There's so many talented people in the studio. Like, what I work on, I'm a server programmer. So yeah. Does powering off an object remove it from memory? It doesn't remove it from memory. So you and Alex would be fine. Well, no, because like tomorrow, so even though Alex is working on the server team at the moment and running the server team at the moment, you know, he's one of the primary architects of the engine. He's one of the primary architects of the audio engine. Like, him and Liam laid down the groundwork. Oh, I love that opening camera shot. Laid down a lot of the groundwork for the game, and they know the game, you know, pretty fucking well. Like, I'm trying to think. Simon is one of the few people who probably knows like the graphics side better. But that's about it. Yeah, disabling like, so if the pirate ship is out of the way of the camera is smart enough not to render it, right? But it has to figure out whether or not it has to render it. It has to do a calculation, right? And the calculation's pretty fast and pretty good. Oh, wait, so hold on, exit. I just realized something. This coin dozer game there's no limit to dropping coins, so you should just smash the coins. Oh, there is a limit, okay, at the top there, okay, but it's pretty generous. Yeah, so, where was I? My brain was something. So yeah, the calculation, there's lots of caching and there's lots of optimization to make it better. But if, for instance, you can say, hey, I'm done with this object, use a destroyer and destroy it, or hey, I'm not going to use this object for a while, let me power it down, not only does the renderer have an easier job because the thing's off and there's no confusion, right? It's like immediately it knows this is not an object that's updated, so it's faster for the engine to remove it. It also means that if there's any logic bits on there, they might still update because it's off camera, right? Because we don't know, your logic might be required, right? Because it might have a tag on it that another follower needs, or it might have a thing on it, like a timer or something that's ticking, whatever. And that timer will still tick because you as a player don't expect that timer to stop because it's off camera, right? So if you can just say, hey, this huge chunk of shit I'm no longer using, get rid of it, that helps the game out. Like, the game has a lot of optimizations in it, right? So you don't have to think about this stuff. It does a lot of heavy lifting for you, and it does a lot of smart stuff. But yeah, the more you can... The renderer sounds like a good game name. Yeah. The more you can help it out, the more you can just sort of nudge it and go, meh, this is a thing. Let's go trending. Actually, no, let's go not played. Yeah, not played, trending. Ooh, fire. Forest fires, building now. Let's go for, I know, my favorite tag that's in the A to Z category at least, and not one of my own. Whimsical. Late Night Caller, Fred's Excellent Adventure, Clever, Cheesy Race, Mini Pac-Man, Frederick the Fox Food Finder. Oh, I love a good opening animation. It makes me so happy. What is that a memorial? I don't want a memorial statue. I want my family to be alive. Thank you very much. I bloody well hope that that's just a... found food. Okay, cool. What? So smashing shit pauses time? Okay, so smashing... Oh, hold on. There's a bin there. Oh, okay, never mind. I mean, I found food already. Do I need to find more? Here we go. Food found. How do I know when there's enough food? Oh, 2 out of 3. Okay, there we go. It does remind me of Ed's cat level. But it's also using Frederick. I mean, come on, this is such a nice character. Why would you not use this character instead of... Fruit found 2 or 3. I'm sure I'd found 2 out of 3 earlier and then I just found that food. Was that just a dead end? Oh, see, this is why you use proxy collision geometry, because you don't get into these nasty scenarios like that. Because if you use good rounded geometry, I'm loving this. I am loving this, but I think we're going to have to rewind the level. Okay, let's rewind the level. Yeah, if you use proxy collision geometry, and it also stops the player from just running off the edge. Oh, they're good. They've got some invisible geometry to stop me running over the edge. They have done some work with that. Okay, there's a back door. Who doesn't like a good back door? Food found. Okay. Okay, I love that pause mechanic time. Level design masterclass. There's already been a level design masterclass to some extent from John B. See, I've worked as a level designer, but these days I'm just a programmer. So there are more talented people than me. Thing is, because I'm technically minded, I'll also, the kind of advice I'd give is more focused on optimization and technical stuff than this thing. Because that's the other thing when you say, oh, a masterclass on level design would be great. It's like, there is a masterclass on level design, but it's focused on more basic stuff. It's the Dreamiverse Dash one, but it's focused on like first time I am stuck in here because there's no obvious exit. It's like there is no... This is very problematic. So I love this level and I want to keep playing it, but... Yeah, that is very, very troublesome. Soaring Dragon, outside my window, visual music. Ooh, let's see if they've done a good job. It's not enough. The screenshot's prettier than the dream. I must run for absolutely no reason demo. I like it that they've included the voice. Ah, never mind. Everybody's rabbit. I see a default puppet. Fuck that. A tree for all seasons. Tiny ancient village. Work in progress. Banana boy. These are all things tagged as whimsical. Dynamite Man? Been listening to GDC talks. Yeah, you see, GDC talks. That's actually some of the, like, honestly, normal game design talks and normal, like, that shit. That's all the knowledge. That's all the knowledge. You don't have to have dream specific stuff. Okay, I kind of love Dynamite Man. I know I'm not scoring any points, but I kind of love Dynamite Man. I'm guessing they're meant to go in the jug, but if they are, I have no idea how. It's like a carnival game. I don't feel like I can win. Has it... I have no idea when I can emit and when I can't emit. And my emission's going all strange and funny. Okay, this is a very, very weird dream. The fridge. What is the fridge? That's the question you're asking yourself. But ponder, why is the fridge? Nobody knows for certain. It's a scoreboard. The fridge. The Crawford Dragon speech. Oh, it is good. It's probably unwise to leave both doors open. Tap to reboot power. Oh my god, exploding carrot! That was odd. Oh my god, yes. Okay, I don't know what the fridge is, but I am fascinated by the fridge. What if I leave both doors open again? I know, there's something about the scene and how it's put together that I actually really love. I don't know what the fridge is, but I love the fridge. And that is so satisfying. Opening and closing the fridge doors. It's simple. But I like it. I like it a lot. Send that to my play letter queue. Balloon popper for kids. Made for my 3-year-old to teach him better with the motion controls. Gentleman Tom again. I know he made this for his kid, but I am addicted. And the sun and the clouds, it's so nicely put together. Oh my god, yes. Yes. This needs... Send to play later. Okay. Visualizer 2. Go on. I love visualizers, but I'm so often disappointed. Interesting. Progression. It's different. No sense of how long it's going to be. Okay, change. Visual still hasn't changed much. I kind of want people to see like demo scene videos and stuff more for this. Like, I mean, the demo scene is a bit bad in that sometimes it they linger too long as well. But yeah, yeah, the Dreams logo, because a lot of the grading effects are applied to the entire frame buffer, and the Dreams logo is applied as part of the frame buffer. Like as part of the like early render pass. Like the Dreams logo is applied before a lot of the weird effects get happened on. Funny story, we used to have a huge issue with UI elements getting broken by... That deserves a thumbs up. UI elements getting broken by grading effects, but yeah. Oh, I played this. Little Big Planet theme. Oh, this is adorable. Just a little... cute. Undertale waterfall. Journey through the Western Fortress. First bit of the game I'm making over the summer. Let's see. See, the sun, where it is, immediately draws me towards it, and walk off cliff. Yeah, and walk off cliff. Okay, so not the greatest level design, and the colors palette's a bit to be admired. Also not a huge fan of having the sword out and ready when there's no immediate danger. I like they haven't used the default puppet. That fire's good. I like that they're combining strokes and sculpts in a nice way. Oh, the sound and the crow's nice. But yeah, the colors, like the actual, like what's on screen, it's all very brown and blurs into itself a bit. Cyril's Color Adventure. Free Ride. It's name and pick, and I've not played it. Want to check out my Dream Brackish and critique it? Oh, happy to. Oh my god, is this everything I want from a video game? Controls. Oh, that gore. Oh, this boost, hoverboard, jump. Oh, I love you, Dreamiverse. I love you so much. Dreamiverse. And it's got a combo. Dreamiverse, you make me so happy. Okay, wait, what was the boost button again? Was it? Oh, okay, right. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Damn it. This is so good. I know that it's a bit flaky in places, but it's still so good. Hold on. Controls. Boost. Okay, so I've got okay, hold on. Oh my god, yes! Okay. Yes. And what else has Plastic Duck made? Because, oh, Plastic Duck. Stanley the Magician. Oh. That's just fucking adorable. Yes. Oh, no, hold on, Plastic Duck. You don't get away so fast. What else he made? Anubis. My beta level characters. Oh, yeah, no. Yes, he made... Oh, they made some stunning characters. You see, this is why I get annoyed at the default puppet. Because people are making this kind of cool shit. All of these amazing characters, and people aren't using them. And I'm just like... Yeah, they have... Like, honestly... This is what I mean, right? Okay, so top tip, by the way, in dream shaping, go into Browse and Create, go into Collections, and just take a gander at some of these collections. Like Mages is building art blocks, right? This is a great sort of starting point. He's collected a bunch of stuff, but so many people have put together really just top-notch stuff. These math gadgets from Fort, so handy, like so useful. Nature Effects collection, I've not used this one. That looks, but yeah, because people have collected these things together, because words aren't always great. But like, yeah, weapon collection, fantasy building, highlights. I'm almost less interested in the highlight stuff. I mean, it's handy to find stuff, but like sculptures. Yeah, these are from ancient times. Yeah, ancient times sculptures and Dreamiverse sculptures. So like here you can just find a whole bunch of high quality sculpts, but it's not like the Dreamiverse hasn't made a shit ton of these already. So is. And some of them you'd be surprised how low some, like this rock collection's only got 9 likes, right? But look at all this stuff. It's obviously not all made by them, but that's just such a handy thing to have to hand. Impressive mechanics, remixable only. See? And they've put like a whole bunch of cool mechanics, like swimming puppet demo. See, now here's a case where I forgive default puppet because it's a tech demo. So good. Footprint logic remixable. Leaving footprints. And when you jump, so they're actually using the on the ground thing. Solid. Missile. Okay. Split screen gadget, first person camera rig, highlight nearest target, wall climbing puppet, talking head, live animated. Yeah. Piano that plays the tracks, A start finding. Yeah, people collect so many cool shit together. Games galore. I mean, let's just go to the most recent. Oh, actually, trending collections. Yes, this is everything I like about the Dreamiverse. Yes. Back to Man's Instruments, Cool Dreams. See, like Mana's favorites. What are Mana's favorites? Very mixed up and gathered. See, it's just like this whole. It's how they're mixing up and how they're organizing their collection. Cool characters. Here you go. Oh, okay, a whole bunch of weapons for characters, but then, yeah. You will see, like, when you get to some of these collections, you will see a lot of the same suspects recollected. Ambience loops, city assets. Yeah. Tropical Island, work in progress. Underrated stuff plus cool stuff. Yeah, there's issues there. There's definitely issues there, Dan. It's One of the good bits of news is we do know, like, yeah. Oh my god, multiple succulents. Yes. See this shit? I love this shit. I love little props and little succulent one. Aloe vera. I love this stuff. This is my jam. Bottles. I love it when people make these little cat scratching post. It's actually really nicely done. It's simple. It's really simple, but it doesn't need to be anything more. Little gems. See, amazing. Oh, they've even labeled it up. Interesting things. Beautiful things. Ah, you've got my attention. Seen it. Seen it. Seen all of those. Impressive games. Yeah. Amazing artwork. The Ocean, Paradise, Rancho, Rapid Unscheduled Assembly. Seen a lot of these. Ooh, 2033. Ah, no, I've seen that. Hong Kong Day Night. Lovely tunes. Tasty beats. Yeah. This is one of the problems with collections, is you do see a lot of the same stuff collected. Not surprising. House of Schwiff. Yeah. But it's also, if you're working on a big project, it's helpful to collect all the bits that you think you might need, or even just a mood board, and you can put collections in collections like they've done here. Oh, private creations. Technically terrific. I just love alliteration. Physical chain segment. Poor Anton. Hilariously. Oh wait, I don't think it gives that error in play mode. Eventually that'll fall so far that floating point math starts breaking out, and the game will delete it. And if you're in edit mode, you'll get a warning about that. But yeah, destroyable objects tutorial. I've done some of these. There is not a limit for collections and collections. Scoped into your sculpt. Use the cutout tool to cut the sculpt into pieces. Oh, clever. Select the sculpts you've made and set them to movable. That's really well done. That's very well done. Oh, 24 bits in here. Orange Fizz. Sonic Def. I like. Oh. Yes. But yeah, no, there's no limit for collections and collections. There's a limit for maps and maps because of how map stacks work and how variables and stuff play. But there's not a limit for collections and collections. Because you shouldn't do this, but it's possible for collection A to contain collection B, which contains collection C, which contains collection A. So you can go cyclic. So yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, I know that is solid. Watch and listen. Oh, this is the MM picks, which I think I've seen all of these. Or no, don't know. Ooh. Oh, I like. They don't progress, but because you can skip through them. Ooh. Nice. Waking up. I don't know if I've seen this one. Yeah, Mark collect these. Oh, yes, I do, Embergs. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Sorry, I got totally distracted. I have the attention span of a chipmunk sometimes. Brazil, Dreamers. Let's go in. What was the stream called? Ah, there you go. You just linked it. Thank you. Brackish. Ah, here it is. Work in progress. Okay, so it's got 3 parts. Okay. Let's take a gander. I like you use the cinematic bars. I'm not seeing the imp. That's all good. Oh, some frame drop there. Definitely some frame drop. Oh, okay, there's an intro. Oh, hold on. That's probably because of what I just did there with the silly, let me reset. Play. Washed upon the brackish shore, the cartographer searches for something lost. Yeah, notice here, I think you're on half resolution for a bit, but notice definite jank just there. You see where the camera is dropping down? I think it's because you got a lot rendering in that pass. Inventory. What? Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. I like the inventory. Wayfind. Okay. Don't know if Wayfind does anything, but I can't run in Wayfind, so can I get okay. Yeah, so here's where collision proxy helps a bit because there's nothing stopping me jumping off here, and there's nothing like keeping me on the path, and so it's very easy if I get lost to wander off the path. I'm loving the visuals though. Okay, camera shake is a very powerful effect. You got to be careful how you use it. There was no accompanying audio with that, and so it felt really off. Where am I now? Oh, I'm on the other side. Okay. Is that something? Okay, yeah. See, this is what I mean about collision proxy objects stopping the player exploring when they shouldn't. If there's an invisible barrier sort of holding me back here, and it's really obvious that comes through. Okay, are you placing camera pointers here, by the way? Because I feel like your scenes are really stunning, and some camera pointers might help guide the camera to a better view. Okay. Is that a physical or is that an animation? So camera pointers don't take full control. Okay, physical. Camera pointers don't take full control away from the player, and you can adjust their strength, but they help guide the camera to a better position. So you'll often find, and that was the hide the level switch. Yeah, no, I got that. I probably would have done the rock collapse before the level transition and then done the level transition, personally. Some great GDC talks and some great talks on how to use light to guide the player. Oh, that's good. I love that you block off the way back. Really, really good. That's really, really good. But yeah, the player's always going to be naturally drawn to light. But here, the hint around the light around the corner is a strong draw. But then that's a strong draw as well. So, like, which of them am I meant to explore? You see, you haven't stopped me looping on myself. And now I'm super confused because the path I meant to go is blocked off. I thought you had done the really smart thing of blocking me so I can't backtrack. Oh. Oh, am I not meant to come up here? Oh no, this was where the cave-in was. Yeah, you definitely need to make a very clear. Yeah, the character is stunning. The character is very stunning, and I love the inventory system. The inventory system just looks so gorgeous. This is just so nice. But yeah, as a player now, I'm just completely lost. Because like that is a lighting cue that's trying to draw me back there. Oh, is that a cue? Yeah, as I say, oh, there we go. Oh, see, that is just a stunning sight there. And so this is oh, there, you're doing some camera pointers there, aren't you? Wayfind. Because that was nicely framed. The triangle button prompt there is a bit hard to read. It's a bit small. You probably want to scale it based on how far from the camera it is. You can use the global settings gadget to figure out where the camera is and scale the UI element based on that. I'll show you what I mean in a bit. I can show you in. Yeah, I think also just if you tweak, it's just some little bits and bobs. Honestly, the things going together. The soundscape's a bit. Be in bed soon, love. Never really understood the global gadget. Okay, I'll show that to you. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, there you're using a camera instead of camera pointers, which can lose the player a bit. Ooh. Oh, the bird again. So yeah. Okay, I have to admit, I am very lost at this point. Let me show you what I mean about the global gadget, and then I think we'll be wrapping up the stream. Okay, so game scene. Start fresh. All right. Let us grab some. I'm just gonna go recent. Last updated. Oh, newest. There we go. Okay, we're gonna grab this Paro character. Okay. And oh god, no, that gadget doesn't exist anymore, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, we can still do this with the text gadget, text display gadget. So let us say fixed. Now obviously if this text is in screen space, it's dead easy, right? But the moment we tell this text to go into scene space, we have a bit of a problem, because if we're far away, the text is really small, like that button prompt that you had, right? So what we do, just tell it to face the camera, always on top. Okay, cool. Where is the... I'm trying to remember where the... Do we not have a scale font thing in here? Text active, text animating. Really? Okay, never mind. It's not going to be as easy as I said it was going to be. There is a way to do it. You can use a keyframe to scale it. That's what I was going to suggest. The other thing you can do is an emission. But yeah, keyframe scale is going to be your easier way. So then what you want to do here is scale like that much, say. And then this one scale down to, oh, that much, say. Right? And timeline. Yes. No, no, never mind me. I was talking about something else. I wasn't talking about the global gadget. I'm going to use the global gadget in a bit. But I was thinking about something else entirely. Okay, so I've added some movement on there, which isn't ideal, but whatevs. Gadgets. Gameplay. Global settings. There we go. No, it's not global settings I want, is it? Oh no, it is global settings, camera transform. There it is. Brains! So, we're just gonna grab these two here. Well, actually, we're gonna do it with the global gadget as well. And group those up. Come in here and get myself a microchip just to make all of this cleaner. Okay, and then we want a tag, and the only reason we want a tag is because the tag has this scene space transform in it. Then we want to grab the logic thingy-majiggy in here. I still can't remember actually. Yeah, I don't think we have a distance thing, but thankfully I believe Fort has made in his math gadgets. Fort distance. Vector length. That's the one. Float 3 fat wire. Transform. Okay, now I need to remember, I'm trying to recall what can do what to what, but you want a calculator, and let's see if this calculator can do what I need it to do, which is going to be take that, take that, Well, actually, that's not fair. I need to shove it through splitter first. Splitter for both of you. So Jada. Okay. Okay. And we take the translation, which is another word for its position. And we do those. And that.
Did someone say translation?
Yes, but I meant mathematical translation.
Goodbye.
Which means it's translation obviously means moving
So
or movement.
Cutie pie.
So anyway, this comes out as length, and we can shove this into here. And what that'll mean is when we go into play mode, well, that's wrong. Oh, because I'm an idiot. You don't power that into, you don't take that into power. You take that into the playhead position, which you can't hook into there. You need to open this up. Well, actually, before you do that, you need to get another calculator, and you need to figure out the distance that it's going to be played over. I'm just going to say blah that for now. And then you plug that into the playhead. There we go. Okay, so you notice now, as you're further away from the thing and you get closer to the thing, it shrinks down. And there is a maximum size. Make sense? I will save it as there you go. Rescaling UI. Oh, sorry, tech demo. Auto scale UI. Okay, and we will save and release this version, release it as public. Yes. And we'll add it to our tech demo collection so people can use it. Tools. Where are the fucking... I know it's in here. There it is. Photo mode. Show gadgets. Boop. And edit. Set background photo for that. Shada. Oh. Western fonts, Japanese fonts. Ah, I didn't realize we've added that option. Font list. Oh, I didn't realize we had shipped that. Ba-dunk. So lovely. Right. So we'll just save and release the version. Release as public. Done. And then we will shove that in our tech demo collection for people to use. But yeah, so if you do something like that, and you can obviously camera trips, ticks and trips and camera demos. That's I suppose I'll put it under that. Yeah, I'll put it under here. Edit collection. I really should have made that. Yeah, I really should have made that element rather than a thing, but whatever. Save and release is playable. Okay, so that. Sorry, my brain was in thing. Yeah, so that is how you would do UI that scales so that like the button prompts don't get lost. But yeah, we will not be live tomorrow. We'll be live on Wednesday because I have some stuff I need to do tomorrow. But I will see all you lovely people on Wednesday. And for now, we're going to send some love. Oh, thank you for the pride, love. That's much appreciated. And for now, we're going to send some love to Cald. Go give him a big hello. He is magnificent. And thank you for dropping by. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Take care, Wraith. Always good to see you. Toodles.